A major escalation in the protest at Columbia University, where demonstrators against the war on Gaza have now broken into a building on campus. The group can be seen inside running around, with some placing chairs and tables in front of the doors, barricading themselves in. And despite the university's calls to disband an encampment on campus, students set up a second one overnight. And we are continuing to monitor the situation at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. That's where an intense scene is taking place as police clash with demonstrators at a pro-Palestinian protest, causing the school to cancel classes and other non-mandatory operations today. So according to campus police, officers took at least 30 into custody after they refused to leave. Authorities say demonstrators tried to block UNC police vehicles by standing in front of them. The encampments have been established at colleges and universities across the nation, including Johns Hopkins, where protests continued today. Demonstrators demand the university cut ties with Israel. Protest organizers met with the university leaders, and tonight the university says they support students protesting on campus, but only during the daytime. Alex Glaze is in your corner on the campus following this story all day. And Alex, we understand despite the university's message about an agreement, organizers are still disagreeing tonight.
Yeah, that's right, Rick. University leaders say they reached an agreement with protest organizers late last night, and as a part of that agreement, the university is allowing protests to continue in a designated part of campus during the daytime. But protest organizers that I spoke with today say no agreement was reached, and they're not going anywhere until their demands are met. Tonight, a pro-Palestine protest continues on the campus of Johns Hopkins University.
We're peaceful students, and but we want to make our voice heard.
All right, let's get fired up. Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Demonstrators gathering for another day of protest Tuesday after meeting with university leaders late Monday night. In a statement to the Hopkins community, University President Ron Daniels and Provost Ray Jayawardana say students agreed to dismantle the tents and other structures they set up and to refrain from assembling on campus overnight between 8 p.m. and 10 a.m. In return, the university is allowing students to protest in a designated area of campus. Protesters were instructed by organizers not to speak with the media. In a statement sent to WJZ, the Hopkins Justice Collective, the group organizing this protest, says no agreement was reached, and they're not going anywhere until their demands are met. Protesters are calling for the university to disinvest from Israel and disclose all financial ties to Israel as outrage grows over the mounting death toll in Gaza.
I think it's good that they're standing up for what they believe and that they're able to also kind of do it here, as I know other colleges, there's a lot of tension around it.
Across the country, pro-Palestine protesters clashing with law enforcement on college campuses. Here, protesters marching against police on campus at the University of Texas at Austin. Dozens of people arrested. At the University of Utah, police tearing down tents that were part of an encampment. And at Columbia University, protesters barricading the door of a building on campus early Tuesday morning after the university began suspending students who had failed to leave an encampment. The nationwide protests concerning to some.
I feel terrified. The protest is fine. I believe in free speech. I believe in the protest. What I don't believe in is accusing people of things or terrifying people.
Back here on the campus of Johns Hopkins University, the presence of private security and Baltimore City Police has increased throughout the day. Just a few minutes ago, the police helicopter actually was circling this area where the protest is taking place. But a university spokesperson says that no protesters have been arrested so far. At Johns Hopkins, Alex Glaze, WJZ.